Hi, my name is Emily Madill. I'm here with what I call my weekly happiness video where I read aloud this week's featured article. This week's article is a brand new one that I've just written. It's up on my website, emilymadill.com, and it's also up on thriveglobal.com. It's called Why the First 2 Minutes of Your Day Are the Most Important. What was the first thing you did after you woke up this morning? Did you reach for your phone to check the time, scroll your news feed, or open that email? Did you reignite the steady stream of thoughts and worries from yesterday? Perhaps you jumped out of bed to get a start on your long list of to-dos. Or maybe you hit the snooze button and buried your head under the pillow, dreading the idea of having to get out of bed. Do any of your morning routines involve turning inward and intentionally setting the tone for your day? Imagine how it would feel to give yourself this gift before you do anything else. I'm a mom of 2 active school-age boys. I have a well-practiced morning routine. For as long as I remember, my routine has included exercise, meditation, maybe a little bit of writing. I make a nutritious hot breakfast for my family and make sure my boys are showered, dressed, fed, and mostly happy. The beds need to be made, the house in order, and the kitchen clean before I get the kids off to school for 8:10. Then I walk our dog and shift gears into work mode. It's a rinse and repeat, well-oiled machine. Sure, there are a few variations, and it doesn't always look pretty, but our morning routine is pretty set. It works. Prior to winter break, I found myself wondering why some days ran smoothly, and other days I found myself rushing, agitated, and short with my kids. Our routine is consistent, so why did it feel extra challenging some days and easy and enjoyable other days? What was the key ingredient to a feel-good morning? I wanted to discover how to make our full morning feel calmer without removing any necessary elements of the routine. I put on my professional coach cap and looked at the big picture of my habits to see where I might make the most impactful shift in my attitude and outlook on the morning. I honed in on the very start of the day, the moment I opened my eyes. When implementing change and new habits, I like working with microsteps. I first learned about microsteps from Arianna Huffington and her behavior change platform known as Thrive Global. Arianna describes microsteps as small, actionable, incremental, and science-backed steps we can take to make immediate changes in our daily lives. Taking small, manageable, realistic steps forward is also at the heart of my coaching practice. It's how I've been able to create lasting habits in my life and witness others do the same in theirs. The concept that small change makes big change is tried and true. My microstep experiment was to spend 1 month being very mindful of how I spent the first 2 minutes after I opened my eyes in the morning. Instead of allowing my thoughts to go on autopilot to whatever worries or issues were top of mind, or focusing on the list of tasks in front of me, I would take charge of my thought stream by focusing my attention on gratitude for 2 minutes. Not just gratitude for the many blessings in my life, but gratitude too for the blank slate and brand new day before me, with the ability to choose. I could set the tone for my feelings that day, and that was something to feel hugely grateful for. It was only 2 minutes before things got busy, but I could establish how I felt and how I wanted to feel in my day. I would start by saying to myself, or to myself and my dog, or whoever was within earshot, "Good morning. It's a brand new day and a good day to be alive. I'm looking forward to being in this day." Then I would imagine how I most want to feel that day. I would also allow myself to feel that desired emotion in the moment, something like gratitude, calm, happiness, alignment, or openness. I'd usually open the window if it wasn't already, take in the sound and smells of nature, and breathe fresh air and the idea of my intention into my body. Then I'd hop into the routines and to-dos awaiting me. One thing I didn't do during those first few minutes was engage with technology. I kept my phone out of my bedroom on purpose and relied on an old-fashioned alarm clock instead. I do use my phone for my workout and music for meditation though, so I was extra mindful to withstand the temptation to check that email or text or open my social media. In technology's absence, I began to realize how much those outside influences shape my mood and morning for the worse. The microstep of intentionally setting the tone for my morning became a 2-part exercise. I also ended up limiting what I ingested from technology in those first few hours of the day. Here's what shifted. I felt like I had more time in the morning. I was calmer with my kids, and they responded by also being calm. On some days, they were even ready 5 to 10 minutes early. When upsets happened and I got knocked off my course throughout the day, it was easier to reset and get back to that feeling of calm and gratitude. I was more in tune and in charge of my responses and feelings. I spent less free time on my devices during the day. I found myself reaching for a book at the end of the day instead of mindlessly scrolling on my phone. I found myself drifting off to sleep with more excitement and anticipation for what tomorrow would bring, instead of replaying worries or dreading the morning. Here's what helped. Not having my phone in my bedroom. Out of sight, out of mind works. Without any distractions, it's easier to spend those first 2 minutes connecting inward and setting a meaningful intention for the day. Organizing my night table. It's the first thing I see, so I kept it tidy and displayed only things that bring me joy, like my wedding picture, special art and rocks for my kids, and a candle that smells really good. Opening the window. This encouraged me to take deep, intentional breaths. The deep breathing helped me connect to my body instead of focusing solely on my thoughts. Slowing my thoughts and being more present in my body made it easier to connect to the emotion of gratitude and know immediately how I wanted to feel in the day. Visualizing how I wanted to feel instead of how I expected the day to be. This was an important reminder that it's not what I do in my day that matters. It's what I feel and experience while I'm in the doing that makes all the difference. My microstep experiment helped me realize that the most important part of any morning routine is to appoint yourself in charge of your own happiness, and to do it early in your morning, preferably as soon as you open your eyes. Turning inward to your own wise guide doesn't change your day, but it has a positive impact on how you feel in your day. Would you rather rely on yourself or your news feed to feel good? My bet is on you. How do you most want to feel today? So that is the featured article this week, why the first 2 minutes of your day are the most important. And I will include a link below this video to the article in case you want to have a read through. And if you're interested, I'll also include a link to my happiness note that I send out every Thursday morning. So I'll include the links to both of those. And I hope something here was helpful. Give it a try, even just for like 1 or 2 mornings. Seriously, the best thing I invested in years ago was an alarm clock like this, where you can just get on Amazon, or there's lots of different places where you can buy these analog alarm clocks, and getting your phone out of your bedroom. And then I think even just doing that as step 1 is super, super powerful. And then just see how it feels to that first minute or 2 when you wake up, because that's when our mind is most fresh. We've had rest, and we can really, we're a blank slate, and we can create that tone for the day. And it is crazy how the momentum can build from those first few minutes of the day. So that's something that I'm continuing to practice, and it's had a huge impact in my life. So I hope the same for you. And again, I'll include the links below this video, both to the article and if you'd like to sign up to my free weekly happiness note that goes out every Thursday morning. So I hope you have an amazing week and good mornings to start your day off. And thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting again soon. Thank you.